Hello, everybody. Good evening. Second stream. All right. My nap was longer than I thought, so sorry I got live so late, but promised second stream, and second stream is here. How are we doing the Clash? How do we do in the Clash in the end of it here? 40%! we grew. We grew even bigger. Nice. I thought with our weird pro elves and goblins getting added as their second teams, the gap would close, but instead the gap actually got bigger. Did the elves end up getting a good win rate? No way. 28%. Good enough. Hey, Zelly. Good to be back. Server maintenance coming up. Well, let's check out the store before we go look in the ladder. See if we have to play the chaos again. We're missing an item in the shop? Free warpstone. These are all 17 hours. I guess they're all lined up to end. Is this guy new? They're all lined up to end at at the patch, I guess. Butt crack coach. Oh, gross. Are all the Chaos Warrior or the Nurgle Warriors like that? Just have the Lord Borat animations. I feel like I've seen these animations on a lot of coaches. I'm not buying it. These all move in 17 hours too. Okay. Has there been any movement on the ladder? Down to 11th place, kicked off the front page. There has been movement on the ladder. There's 4 chaos ahead of us. I don't have to even flip to the other page because we're we're number 1 on the next page, but we did get passed by Naproxy and Talk. All right, we're gonna have to play a chaos game then. I was thinking about playing Amazons, but it's do or die for the chaos. We want the bench. We do have the Stompy Man now. And our team value's been trimmed back. Yeah, let's play with the bench. We can get a game. How many tabs we got going? Five tabs worth of games? That's not a lot of live games. I want to see the Masters versus Masters here. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Okay, minimum skill rating. 2000. Curious how many people have been actually playing end of season Masters versus Masters games. I'd like for my game from 8 hours ago to not even be here. Like be pushed back on page 2. It's not, but It's pretty far back in the front nine. 7 other Masters versus Masters games today. That's not a lot. It is definitely not a lot. Ooh, one of them was purple chest. Be a good season for dwarves and purple chest next season. It's gonna be Amazons and dwarves everywhere. Poor corn. Orcs with a lot of early tackle might actually be pretty damn good. Orcs are so good against dwarves. But you do kind of need a lot of mighty blow for that. Hey, Top Deck, you got the first. Is the overlay not working? It gave you the first, but there's nobody on the screen. Seems to be running. Is it running twice? Oh no, there you are. You're just hiding behind me. Hey, Chris. Good to be back. See if we can get a game with our chaos here. How much ranking do we need? We're at 2114? We want to pass both the other chaoses. We gotta get 2132. We need 20 some points. No, just under 20. 18 points to tie. That's very doable. Most opponents would give us that many points. We're within like 200 SR. Pop. Hey, Jetsam J. Obviously. Nobody managed to dethrone Monitor. Stayed undefeated. Had to play a couple games. I think he got passed once or twice. This team get any other games in? I mean, he might be banned. The account might have got banned. I remember that was a problem when they banned Monitor. His team stayed on the leaderboard. The one good thing about the redraft that I am kind of looking forward to is actually being able to fight for number 1, and like the redraft means your team's fine. Like in the first stream today, I was saying how it was a little rough. The amount of damage we've taken on this team. But at least with redrafts, like everybody takes damage. Like the redraft kills off most of your team anyway. So like we just fire the crippled guys and keep. Oof. I guess we have to keep one of the. We keep Psy Red Eye, I guess. Keep that, and that is probably all we would get in the redraft. Let's do that math. While we wait. Let's see my agility mojo this evening. Some chaos acrobatics incoming. 180 minus 60. That would be this goat. And then this guy is another 130. And then, ooh. And then the agent fees. That's all we get. Yep. Not enthusiastic about that part. If we redrafted this team, it would literally be keep this guy and this guy. That is not a good team. But it would mean, you know, your team basically can't die next season. You just need to push through to the next redraft and everyone's crippled. You could potentially heal those injuries. I mean, who knows how they implemented it? I think in the rulebook it's supposed to be the concussions can get healed. When you redraft somebody with concussions, you have a 50-50 shot of healing it, of 4+. If you keep your apothecary, it's a 3+. But paying for the apothecary is like putting the apothecary in a reroll back is a way to keep this guy. So I think most of the time you actually do trim back the apothecary. I guess you don't when you're trying to heal people. But to actually heal the move bust, when he picked up the move bust, you have to send him off to rehabilitation camp. And you don't get to play with him or replace that position. Doesn't matter for a beast man, but it sure matters for a war dancer. You just have to play down a war dancer until the redraft. And then when he comes back, it's still just that die roll to fix him. It actually sounds fairly miserable. And a move bust just changes into a concussion. So it's kind of rough. But knocking the concussions off seems kind of free. So that is nice. But having to like put the guy away in recovery camp is pretty brutal. Except for linemen. Which is pretty brutal except for dwarves and chaos. Who have really good linemen. And I guess a lot of elves. Like if you have a block dodge sidestep line elf and he picks up a move bust, you can just send him off to the heal camp for 4 games. You thought it was blurry, but it's just you. I was blurry this morning. You can end up with a pretty good Norse lino, especially with randoms. Like if you random a good lino and he gets armor busted, you can send him to healing camp. Oh, you're not seeing things, Jitsum J. It was a temporary blurry for all. Burr, 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 burr. Only 4 Mighty Blow on the team. Fallen from greatness. That's why we couldn't beat those Underworld. What even do I want to play next season? Obviously KHORN. Possibly Amazons again, but I am worried about there just being that being too common and there's just a buttload of tackle everywhere. Amazons into tackle is not fun. Nobility aren't going to be good. Orcs? Yeah. Orcs seem good. Oh, we found a game interrupting my tour through all the teams. Ooh, a Chaos opponent. Maybe we get to play against one of the other top 5 Chaos. Gain our points and take some away from the competition. Looks like a console player. The Proxy's a console player, I think. With the Chaos Field. It's not bad. It helps that like the texture of the field is actually the squares for the game. And it's got the skull flyby. Oh, it makes me sad we're not getting a KHORN pitch. I can see why, though. That seemed like a lot of work. And then nobody, like, literally nobody ever uses them. like literally never. Is not Nabroxy. It is a near cap. They're only 10k under cap. Oh my god, it's fucking gold. Jesus Christ. There's matchmaker improvements coming tomorrow. 320 behind against a 600 SR difference. We're winning 4 points if we beat them. Okay, so we have to play another game. It's already 8. So I'm going to bed at 10 right before the subathon. Do we just concede and do something else? At least the games played is more reasonable than a lot of the people I play against. All right, we probably need like a big guy with guard. Lots of Ironheart skin. Plus strength in there. Interesting. Lots of wrestle on the goats. No bench. We could take Balrot, try to do the once per game. Lift into the cage and vomit on the ball. It'd be fun. Actually, Heckflip might be nice. What would that leave? Not a wizard. Skitter cheaper? Skitter is cheaper. Skitter and wizard, that seems pretty damn solid. Drop a big fireball. We just have a crazy ball carrier. Yeah, Skitter seems really good for when your ball carrier dies. Good tool for chaos. Like we just saw, the other gun runner is a lot more expensive. You don't really care about all the extra skills. Like the other guy's like 4 mutations. We just want the 9 movement. This would be a much worse match to spin into if it wasn't the last day. Because the team's kind of done anyway. Let's make him throw a hit with the ogre. Gotta be brave and get up here. We've got Ironheart skin on the good ones. This guy being up here is the part I don't like. I most don't like. But if the ogre derps, we're in business. Oh, the ogre's even armor busted. Bust. Agility bust. Plus armor, minus armor. I've been there. Rowdy Roddy Piper. The Ultimate Warrior. I don't recognize half of them. I guess they're modern wrestlers. Jake the Snake. It'll be hard to ever get a hit on the ogre though because of the defensive. Kill the music. Am I playing dwarves next season? I might be playing dwarves next season. There's a lot I don't recognize if they are 80s/90s wrestlers. I watched a lot back then. Maybe they're from the other leagues. I only watched WWF. Big Bad, I said no. Chop Chop. Tyson. Mike Tyson? Ooh, Bulletproof here got knocked over. Ooh, that's going to throw off his line hits. Claude Van Damage. No, I don't know. The goalie. About the goalie. Did Mick Foley do a goalie? He did a lot of different characters. Vince McMahon. He is using nicknames for them, so you might know them by their more common name. Bulk from the Ogre. That's going to dry things up. He's going to have to one die. You can one die Blitz. One die Bonk. Oh, I forgot he had the plus strength one. The plus strength one even got locked in. One die Push, but it's too late. If you have any help there. These ones are already defensive locked. Mighty Blow Orcs might be better than Dwarves. Orcs probably redraft fairly well. Rookie Blitzer's going to be alright. Probably incentivized to keep Black Orcs so they actually have block and whatever. And you just keep your Mr. Throw. Actually, maybe you don't make a Mr. Throw. You probably actually skip Mr. Throw now that I think about it. And just get his stat up Blitzer to run the ball on. That's like a solid choice for the redraft meta, but it might have lots of mirror matches and get grueling. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like redraft diversifies the meta. It just, like, changes it. Undead might actually be super strong. Necro probably aren't. How many games per redraft season? Every 20 games you have to do the redraft. Down to 1.3 million. Except you have to pay a 20k tax for each player that goes up an extra 20k every time you keep them. So it's not even close to 1.3 million. Depends how many individual players you keep, how bad that is. So like if dwarves want to keep a bunch of guard, they have to pay a lot of tax. But if you're just keeping 2 or 3 higher level players, that's a little easier to do. We can stick a guard in here, but we can't stick guard in here. I'm just trying to figure out how this guy gets a hit. Let's even a plus strength, so I think the answer is not getting a hit. I think we just dodge him back. And blitz. I could blitz that goat. I could blitz this guy. It's armor, though. No point in hitting the plus armor Ironheart skin. None at all. I guess we just hit this goat. Do I re-engage? No. This is the ogre. The ogre hit just gets things going. We just try to hold a blob. I forgot my bench. I didn't look over here. If I said I hit the gutter runner, like I bought him to run the ball. Having to babysit him this drive might actually have been wrong. It certainly wasn't a conscious choice. Crunched the first victim. Valkyrie's got frenzy. He's practicing for Khorn season. He can unfortunately hit my only claw. Got 4 claw. Both of his goats are built that way. I didn't realize that. Frenzy, Mighty Blow, Tackle. One's got a tail and an armor up. It's legend. And he's got to move up. Friend told you that vampires redraft pretty well. We don't have them in Blood Bowl 3 though. Rowdy Roddy Piper I recognize. I know Rowdy Roddy Piper. What's better, Khorn or Chaos? Chaos. Khorn's new. Khorn gets the better big guy. Frenzy, Mighty Blow, Claw. Pretty good starting skills for a big guy. With the same negative trait as the Minotaur. Unchanneled Fury. Dark Elves, you're probably going to be a lot of Dark Elves. Maybe even a lot of, like, Skaven and Wood Elves. Like, the teams that were kind of too soft to get played a lot on the ladder, we might actually see a fair bit more next season. Tomorrow. I did think about playing Underworld earlier. I guess the line just lets him bully me with his plus strength and defensive. I don't think we're bullied, though. I think we just get to hit these guys. Over here, we're bullied over here, where the defensive actually is. But only one defensive is pretty good for me. Upfield pretty aggressively. Didn't blitz my claw. I don't know where he's blitzing. These are not active. What's in that one? The guy that was already locked up. Yeah, I had to reroll that push. Pushing to here is kind of bad. Pushing to there, I think, lets me hit the ball. Get a better wizard, and he's not in scoring range yet. If I get that hit, we can do some chain shenanigans. Probably get a hit on the ball. I don't know how I get that hit without standing this guy, though. Did anyone else reach the ball through this? Well, if we knock them down, if that's the goal, these two punching these two, then in theory, this guy, or this guy could all reach for the blitz. But somebody has to take these out, too. We do have these hits. Almost take your pick, but not really. This punch and then this punch would let this guy hit the ball, assuming all that other crap happened. But this is going to get 1 better, 2 better. It's not enough better. But this here. Be double go for it with him. This might not be worth it. Might be better off using the claw. Not on the warriors, though. All the warriors are iron. Rock solid warriors. Standing there gets in his way, so it had to go for it. And I can make it so that guy goes. So how do I get... Yeah, with just 1 assist, we can do that hit. Whoosh. Get out of here. Smash. It's done. Everything's opening up here. All right, we're in on the ball. I hadn't moved him in case if things fell apart here, they didn't work out. We still had the claw blitz, but they did work out, didn't they? Very big speed, carefuling. Right, and we pow. We even get an armor break. Nice. 2 stuns. Decent. We did lock a bunch of, or loosen a bunch of players. Chained my guy off of that one and pushed that guy back. So he's probably going to be able to recover. Not on his move up, though. KHORN are kind of better. What's better, KHORN or Chaos? KHORN are kind of better because they're new. KHORN are going to be a lot of fun. Like, we didn't have them in Blood Bowl 2 either. So it's something new to explore. We haven't had that in a while. I guess Amazons are quite a bit different than what we had in Blood Bowl 2. Same with Norse. I didn't play much Norse, though, did I? Norse might be alright with the redrafts, come to think of it. They just get a buttload of block to start with. Keep your old foreigners and your whole team as block. Norse might be strong next season. Warriors are, that's a lot of strength tying up 2 goats. Die there. Surprised that wasn't the blitz. I guess the frenzy scared him away. It's the warrior just leaves my goat standing, so he's not picking his ball back up. This isn't even a claw hit. Fails to break armor. And a 1-die skull. Spence's last reroll. He's out of rerolls now. Congrats on the POW. But you always manage to resub right before the season starts. Did you do it just now? Any tips and stuff today, I will push forward. We've got 1 sub so far today. Wait till he picks it up before we fireball him, I think. Holy crap, Snelly! $100. Make sure we start the subathon strong. Heck yeah. This turn can wait. Snelly with 100 bones. Ooh, yeah. I didn't think about the season tickets anymore, but I think that's probably going to qualify as a season ticket. Oh, I always start at like 4 a.m. your time. Gotcha. So many of you. Thank you so much. $100. That's so generous. Thank you. Thank you, Zanelli. Okay. Now let's play the turn. Not necessary, but if I decide to. You wouldn't say no. We punch that, stick the guard in there, stand that, bing, blitz there, punch there, dodge pickup from that crew. Yeah, that could work out. This guy is not really involved in any of that, so I can go back here. Ironheart skin on his claw is fine. Bonus punch. Bonus punches or bonus removals. We're just standing in all this. No foul kind of sucks. But we could just go here. We don't need to go here. Oh, going here does get me that hit too, though. Just gives him a nom nom nom. Just a push. Don't love that. It's a couple of pretty solid hits here now. Duty! Oh, your resub was like a week ago. Gotcha. Hey, maybe the subathon will last long enough so you'll be able to resub. Hey, Bloodbacks. Hey, J Hoodie. I guess picking up on block is slightly better, but... Where can I go with it? Go to there. If I pick up with the guard, I can go to there. And then that guy can dodge and mark him. I'm kind of okay with not picking it up because how easy it is for him to hit me, but I do want to dodge this guy too. Spend the reroll. I won't spend a second one though. It's just so easy for him to hit me anyway. Tying him up is more about the recovery, I guess. It's up to day early again. No worries, J Hoodie. I will mark it. We will add the time for the sub tomorrow. And the $100 tips that Ellie just did. And all of the Roblox stuff too. If anyone wants to how do I get rid of this stupid? Why won't you go away? I was just looking. There we go. If anyone wants to add some time to the subathon that starts tomorrow for free, you can do so by checking out Roblox. It's a sponsorship campaign for their mobile game. So new mobile accounts. All you got to do is install the game and play for 15 minutes. And it will add 15 minutes to the subathon. Conveniently matching. Does get the ball loose. Not surprised. But he hasn't recovered it yet. And the ogre derped. That's actually really good for us. I don't know where he was going to put it, but it was going to suck wherever it went. And then if you do the Roblox, there's only that one gold playing 15 minutes for free. But there are a bunch of purchase Roblox packs that are way better than tipping. Like the amount of money you spend is multiplied with how much it supports me. The middle one is the best one. The 800 is the best one. I think it's about $10 US, and it's like 20 or 25 subs equivalent. Or like helping. It adds 2 hours to the subathon for $10. Like, it's so silly. It adds more time than the 1700. the $20 pack. $20 pack is still, like, better than a $20 tip, too. It's just how insane the middle one is. You did get to pick up. I could drop the nuke. Getting rid of the guard would make this hit a lot easier. It's going to be fairly easy to blitz that. I think we dropped the nuke here, though. That's 4 really good players. Oh, we got one. I don't know if one's enough. We did get one, though. Let's see. We can stand this guard. This is the plus strength, so that does suck. If we stand him and stand him and stand him, we can get this hit. And then we have a guard already there. Somebody else just has to get through. Somebody else is like dirty dodge. That does suck. It could have been a lot better. This way, at least I don't have to find a way to tag that. Could punch there and get him loose. Or we could punch both. Hey, ate the princess. Thanks for checking out Roblox. It does seem to pop up a lot quicker than 15 minutes. But I think if you want to do one of the tips through Roblox, you should play for at least 15 minutes first, so it actually does show up. I think I'll double mark here, punch that, get this guy loose to come back here. But use those two to mark him. I am not brave enough to feed the ogre. Let's keep this guy central. Whoosh. Alright, I'm hitting him again. I wish this guy was tagging that guy. Done. We do get this POW. That guy out. That's done. I'm happier to see. Actually can't take the wrestle, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's fine to take the wrestle. Oh, I don't have block. This is the rookie. I really can't take the wrestle. Fails, rerolls. 3 failed dodges in a row and KO'd. Fortunate. I left him a quality hit here. I guess that's the only quality hit I left him. Unless the ball carrier wants to just swing.
Yeah, I'm free.
Ball carrier's a warrior, though, so they do have to worry about movement. Ready to go with time. Hey, HD, late night stream, Mr. Page After Dark. Hey, if you had it. Late night hot dog. A good midnight snack. Hot dog.
You can't get claws with KOs. You can't get claws with KOs.
Lurking Raisin is lurking. Hey, Raisin. Hey, dude. Lots of people showed up all of a sudden. Did another Blood Bowl streamer just stop their stream? Alright, ball is cleared. You can back over into the middle here. Hey, second Roblox. Hey, the 800 pack. Ate the princess. Thank you for pushing a tip through Roblox. That's 2 hours onto the subathon. And the first one to actually show up. We had a European try and it didn't show up, which I'll put a ticket in. Like that'll still get the 2 hours, and I'll still get paid for it too. Stream Elements is really good for that kind of thing. But I'm glad this one just went straight through. Thank you, Ate the Princess. Are you American? That it might just be because you're paying in USD that it works flawlessly. Didn't expect me to be on. I've been having luck with splitting the streams. I wish I had that idea earlier. I think I avoided it for so long because it's just like actively bad in general for like average viewer count, but it's clearly really good for like entertainment value. And just got $100 tip during the second stream, so like viewer count is not the most important thing. All right, we've got a gird on it. We just need to get a path. Fairly easy to get a path. We just need that hit. We could also get a path from this side. Watch that. Thanks. I wonder if there's a hit with a retry. Like, can that warrior retry for me? We punch from here? Punching from here. I need one more assist because that guy's going to be in the way. Maybe hit defensives on us. Okay, well, I guess we're back to this rookie doing it. I don't want to push here because then we can't even blitz from there.
Hey, you guys.
So I think we have to do this. We have to do that hit after. Too nice on the ball yet again. Hey, Architect. There. I was on the move. Where next? Back to the warrior. It was forward. Interesting. Can't get that hit either. Whoosh. Things are looking good for thwarting him here, though. One die pow. Decent. Down to a minute and a half in the bank, though. You are American Ate the Princess? Nice. Just couldn't stay away, huh? We got passed. We're like 5th place chaos now. But I got matched against a freaking gold player who's over 300,000 more team value than us. So, like, we're not going to get enough SR. We're going to have to play another game. Like that intro from the Goodies. Hey, you guys. There definitely has not been a play named after Architect. Nobody's ever been architected. Just the intro. That's what Architect's known for. They're not out of time yet. You can pick it up and just stand here and not even need to go for it. CK4, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you picking me as your raid target. Welcome, everybody. We're at the tail end of the Season 8 here. final push to try to get top 3 chaos. We're currently like 5th. We get a chaos mirror, but not against one of our competitors. We spun into a gold player with essentially at the TV cap. So like 300,000 higher than us, but the wizard did some good work, and we have a gutter runner waiting on the bench. I kind of wish I had the gutter runner on now. Like, making sure we actually do get to use it on our own drive is one thing, but I've knocked this ball to the ground multiple times. If a gutter runner scooped it up and ran away, the game would be over. When is the new season? Tomorrow? It's at 1 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. Central European time. Zulu time. They got the pickup on the plus move guy. I think he's going to be potatoed, though. It's pretty potatoed. That is pretty potatoed. Like, what time is it now? 7 hours. Like, 8 hours earlier in the day than right now for your local time. Take 8 hours off the hour we're about to come up to, and that'll be about when the season opens. This guy here already. Yeah, we never need this guy to do the blitz because that one's wrestle, so if we don't get rid of him, the turn ends. Do get rid of him. We push to there. There's only one guard on us, so we can get a 1-die retry. But I could just push him to here and hope to have him stuck on 2 warriors. Ooh, or I could get the POW. Also good. And the armor broke. Stun. And the punch and catch. Let's go. If I put this guy here, I can get that hit. That seems like a safe spot to be. And it's an extra punch. I love extra punches. I'm not sure if I'm going to score. I guess we'll dodge this one up. The agility busted, move busted guy. Good scoring threat. Said nobody ever. I might be able to blast through these, I'm not sure. Scoring threat. Oh, we got the dodge. He might be too far forward. I should have been closer to the warrior. Yeah, I could have scored from here with this guy. I mean, these things are just going to go mark us. The ladder itself closes in about 5 hours. The servers go down an hour and a half after that. And they're offline for 9 hours total. Jeez. Maybe they'll come up early. We'll be subathonning early. I want to do 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. my time. But I think I'll sleep in tomorrow. So tomorrow, like, we'll probably start later than we'll do for most of the subathon days. If we do like 10 to 10 tomorrow, we'll get more of the actual Blood Bowl in. But we'll see when I wake up. There's a lot of extra work to do, like converting this to the clock and 2 hours of Roblox we'll play in the in the waiting room. Hopefully some of you guys will play along with me. Reason they come up at 2 a.m. your time? Well, they'll be up when you wake up. And hopefully I'll be live when you wake up too. Although I don't think the subathon, I think we already have enough time for the subathon to last through the first day. We got 5 hours from the last sponsor we did. There's already, I think there's already a fair bit here too. And Zanelli just tipped $100. That's multiple hours, many multiple hours. Right. Did not blitz the ball. Did tag the ball. We need 60 movement to score. He's got 14. Wonder if I could have actually gotten him in range if I went wide. Ooh, goat dies dodging. The goat dies dodging. So this guy's also one short of scoring then. This guy's move busted, so he's only got 10 movement. He's 14 away, so 4 go for it for this one to score. Not to mention the fact that he's double based, but that guy's based now too. He's in scoring range though, so we could just swing with him and then have a handoff opportunity. I don't know how I get him help. Yeah, don't ask me how I get him help. We kind of need to swing here. Or blitz here. That guy needs a help. That guy needs a help. I guess we'll just red die here. Nobody's going up there to help. The ball carrier could blitz. Stand up here. I think that's fine. I don't know if they have much by way of scoring threat. This guy has to do a go for it to get that punch. What are you doing? Maybe he should just do the blitz. Then I could get a little farther up. Oh, that's not even enough to do that hit. Mistakes have been made. My bank is also an issue. I don't have a reroll. I should have let the ogre try to derp. He technically has a scoring threat. I didn't do that one die. Weird KO. For days you felt terrible, like you're sick, but you know you're not sick. It sounds like you're sick. It's like you can't breathe. You get junk in your lungs. Do you live near Canada? We've been spewing smoke all over the world. Big dust cloud from the Sahara Desert drifted across the Atlantic and hovered over where you live. You probably got some Canadian smoke in there with you too. Canadian wildfires and the desert sandstorm are ganging up on you. Some more. Right, so how are we looking at removals? 3 KOs we get to roll. And a 2-player bench. And the opponent has no bench and has suffered 2 removals. Only get 1 of them back. So we're looking pretty good numbers-wise. Wait. Skill level of the players, though, is really bad for us. I don't know if I get line hits. See how brave he is building his front line. Judging by the amount of damage taken on this guy, I bet you he gets put on the front line a lot. Worked for another hit. There's another hit here, too. I still get 1 more turn to beat him up. 30 players gone. We could stomp with the rookie, though. He punched the rookie instead of the kick-ass guy. Just a push. Bring that guard down here for this punch. Ball carrier blitz somewhere, probably. Yeah, the game put my star player on the sideline. It might actually be fine to have the star player on the sideline. Yoga ran away. Team player over there. Yeah, warrior into this goat seems really good. Then we can get this hit. Definitely don't want to prioritize their warriors at all. Oh, I guess I didn't need to stand him. We could have actually had him still for the foul. Death! Another wrestle goat down. 2 dead wrestle goats. Dead, dead, dead. It's a brutal end of season action here. Yeah, I didn't consider it and then decide to hide the rat, but it's actually kind of valid to hide the rat. HD, thank you for the resub. I'm kind of low on the clock. I'll add your sub to the pending list here momentarily, though. So I'll take a 1 die. A 1 die, pow. Thank you, HD. The future clock goes up. They did get their KO back. We got 2 of ours back. We didn't get Duthin back. Our dirty player. But we do go back up to overbenched. Very good. You're off, Fun Flip. See you tomorrow. I gotta remember to actually field my Skaven, though. It'll probably be the one they hide on the bench. It might be a KO recovery that gets hidden on the bench. I don't know how their logic works. The dead guys didn't get better. 2 straight deads. It is trying to hide my gutter runner. Say no to that. Okay, can we actually punch up here? I can stick guard in here. And in here. So guard in there. Set up for a quick snap. Guard in there in particular gets me a hit. But then on this side, things are dried right up. So I guess we're blitz that to get the other hit. So we need... we'll get this guy to do the blitz. So guard in, blitz there. Follow up. Then we hit the strong one. And then we should be able to hit the ogre. With the claw even, I think. Alright. We figured it out. We cracked the code. That's why you need to do what I do, and you have these two forward a square. So this square is even more forbidden. Weather. Eat ball. Who cares about the ball? Police. That's nice. +3, so we're at 6 strength. He's at 6 strength. This guy can do the hit though. 4, 5, 6, 7 against 6. Oh, don't need to reroll that. Here's fine. Oh, shoot, that was wrong. Now we don't get... none of our guards work, so we don't actually get to hit the ogre. Gonna be a 1-die on the ogre, I guess. Dang. I thought I cracked the code. Maybe it's the code cracking me. Let's get her the ball first. Loner pickup is always scary. Good. Uh-oh. I guess we'll leave him back there. Yeah, we got the 1-die pow. Nice. And we have no more time back. Hopefully that's the hardest turn. This guy could have come a little farther forward. He's plenty fast. So many injuries on the teams. Properly seasoned teams for sure. Like he's well over 80. I'm over 100. Lots of games played. Teams do not get better the longer they play. My team looked like his team at around the 80 game mark. And then at some point I fired 2 of my like level, I think a level 6 and a level 7 goat who were injured too badly. I think it was an armor bust and a I think it was actually a strength bust. But I think one of them was actually like not even considerable. We also let an armor bust go. We never recovered after that. We just kept getting worse. The concession problem is part of that. You don't actually gain any SPP on your rookies. You just don't get touchdowns. Blood Bowl 3. at high team value. Like, say at least half my wins are concessions without getting a touchdown. Chain push action here. I think he could have had a 3-die there. Didn't take it. Just pushed, kept that guy out of the blob. Oh no, I have defensive. These guards are turned off. Really need to fill my drink. I kind of need to go to the bathroom too. I'm afraid to do any of this stuff without any time bank. Where are we in here? There's probably a shenanigan blitz. We could stand here and chain that guy to there. Oh, all my guards are turned off. We can push the strong one out. Should let us hit the ogre. Maybe. I just stood him, right? No. Chaining the strong one out, I don't even know if we want to do that. Might be better to put the blitz over here. 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess we could just put these two can just punch. We don't even need a blitz over here. Well, now I have to blitz over here. It's actually not true. We could just go here. Now we're sad. We continue to be sad about this situation. Oh no, the time! Ah! I'm gonna get my drink. Starting to look like we might not make playoffs. Hey, Dead Diablo. Totally lost track of the time there. Recalculating this side of the field. The defensive blobs just take so much thinking time. That was even a POW. It didn't roll. It didn't pick the POW. So it just picks randomly when you run out of time? That sucks. No, that was him hitting me. That was my attack. Okay, it was both down POW. Both down push. Without block. Alright. Gotta run our state safe. I really needed to get this resolved better, though. If we actually had the ogre on the ground, it'd be so safe to put the gutter runner over here next turn, I think. Where now I have no idea what's about to happen. He's already blitzed. This isn't as scary as it looks. He's just going to swing here. Double go for it. That thing can tag me. This forces a dodge, though. I'd rather that not happen. Where's the strength warrior? It wandered way up here. Interesting. I need the gutter runner over here. So probably this blitz. And hopefully we can win this fight. I think we'll be able to defend. My defensive is hurting him a little here, I think. But the ogre has to try to hit the defensive. It's only a 1-die. Huh. Even the ogre hit's only a 1-die. Thinks it gets push. Does not pro. I don't think I've seen the ogre pro yet. It must have pro'd every time it boneheaded, though. Which makes those boneheads even more impressive. It's looking like we'll be able to win this fight. Doesn't change a lot. Hope he follows up. Maybe a T-shape. Get the ogre out of here. He did not follow up. She's mashy. If we run this guy back to here, I can punch the ogre. Still got over a minute. I was hoping I would kill another, kill another wrestler. Ooh, programmer on the ogre. The armor busted ogre gets armor broken. Fight 11. Just a stun, but we will take that stun. He's got a chain push here, which I'm not proud of leaving. He can get some of this stuff loose. I don't think it'll reach the gutter runner, though. He's got a lot of options for chain pushes, it turns out. I think I'm going to win this mini fight, though, and have stuff to escort forward. These two are both completely loose. These three. I'm thinking we're going to be fine. Just a push. He's getting the tackler dangerously back. Wait, there's a guy in the backfield? I feel like both me and my opponent are unaware of him. Well, I'm aware now. Hopefully they're not watching the stream. I don't gain awareness at the same time. 2 movements short to hit me. They could cut 2 corners. 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. He's agility busted. 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus. That sounds a lot worse. wonder if there's going to be a weird strategy with redraft where you just artificially keep your team value low. So you get to keep playing against people who are the game after redrafting. Over and over and over again. Like if you just play Underworld hovering at like 1.15. Which is just like on your game 18, if you keep your team value that low, would you get to keep playing against fresh, just redrafted teams? Min-max Predators. You remembered that guy. We are going to need a cage. The good news is we have so many loose players. So caging's not going to be a problem. Assume I want this blitz. Knock all of them down. Build some sort of protection net here. Just a push. Guy is kind of important. Slowly getting forward. I push here, we still have that. I might want this guy on that rather than over here. I think I gotta go over here. Whoa. This guy might get to surf, I'm realizing. I put that one in Surf City. The clock, the clock! Pick the POW! Get the follow-up! Oh, the follow-up let the ogre go loose. It's kind of a turn. Kind of screwed by the clock. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. You're back. The ogre's loose. That follow-up was bad. I guess he doesn't get very far, though. he's slow. He does get into the blob. Min-maxed Amazons might be really scary. Also, like, how important is randoming? It's both more important and less important because of redrafting. It's less important because, like, you can't build up a team with 6-7 good randoms. Like, you can't keep them all. But it's more important because it just lets you keep more when you do keep some stuff. So it's almost like you do like purpose built for a while, and then you need to get like 3 guys with good randoms that you're actually going to pull forward. Oh, somebody died. Head injury on Gaming Dead. Sweet apothecary. We'll keep the guard goat. Yeah, what a doctor. He got better. Concussion? No problem. If I tag that goat, we can punch there and free both of them. Blitz here, and then we get the 3 guys escorting. Plus this one got for some reason. Why are you loose? I guess you're the one that has to come tag the goat, though. Do that play. It's not like he can help build the cage. We don't need to blitz there, though. We could blitz the better one here. Kind of ignore him. Build a cage. This thing's disturbing, so I guess we just don't go forward this turn. Where do I want you, given that I don't want to go forward this turn? 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not enough for a hit there. We could use this and blitz there, I guess. No, we need to blitz here. Do we? I guess we don't need to. Drop back a square. Thanks for sure. We don't have much time. We definitely don't have time. I'm not getting everything done here. I don't even know if this is a hit. It is a hit. I got the POW! I did not click the direction. But, I mean, that's good enough. This was just a 1 die anyway. That was probably where we end the turn. Did their Ironheart skin get me? Nope, we rolled a 5. Amazon's redrafting and just keeping like 5 block players. I wonder if that's any good. How many single level ups do you get to keep? You pay 40k each. You get 300,000. 7. 7 blodge sounds fairly good. You probably want to put some of that into a kick-ass ball carrier. Maybe a good killer. Dwarves follow that math too. 7 dwarves is 7 guard dwarves is a pretty good redraft. I guess Amazon dwarves are really good at it because their teams are just cheap. Like, by that I mean like buying your rosters. So like if your roster is actually only like 1.9 or 0.9 million, that gives you even more to redraft for your skills. They actually cost more the first redrafts than Ellie. But they cost an additional 20k every single time. Which does make it really hard. Like, your game 40 redraft, you're right, all your dwarves who have picked up extra levels, you can't keep. You need to be cycling your dwarves. Or you have to start firing rerolls and stuff. But it does mean Underworld's pretty good at this game, too. And stunties. Cheap-ass halflings that just keep both their trees might be Might be a contender. Oh, he's entered his last minute of bank. He's gotten onto the ball carrier for the first time. I don't have to get very far forward to be able to score. This mega safety is not a great strategy, but I'm not punishing it. I need to get like 2 squares at least. Goblin Pogo. It keeps redrafted over and over and over. Stress turn. Shoot, that robs me of my knowledge of where we're actually at on the clock. Abandon that location. I don't know where we're getting the ball. This stuff is a problem. Stuff, it is definitely a problem. That is not safe. Stay there. This dodge will protect those. This dodge did not protect those. Protect from those. This guy's a little bit in the way. He's connected with this guy. Can he get that hit, though? Gets that hit. I guess we're connected with him, too. But it's just a dodge to get the wrestler through. We'll need that hit. And that hit. It's not a dodge, even. Single go for it hit on me. Damn. We're in a bad position, and we didn't even get far enough forward to be a scoring threat next turn. I have 2 turns, but really need that dodge. Skulls. Their last reroll spent. We like that. Quad skulls! That reminds me of the sponsor of today's stream. Today's stream is, of course, brought to you by Scott Skulls. Scott Skulls. Everyone starts with 1 skull, but maybe you want 2. Pick up an extra skull from Scott Skulls today. I don't have time to do the express version. Offer code 404 is unleashed. Da, da, da. The excelled version, I mean. The superior version. Right. All right. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Quad freaking skulls. You have to join my Discord to see the patch notes. I don't know if they're up anywhere yet. I don't think they've published them yet. But they told me, like, okay, embargo's lifted. Feel free to make a video and stuff. So I put them on my Discord. I still have my blitz, don't I? Embargo, where they ship via the Panama Canal. The Somali pirates put up an embargo on the patch notes. Not play well. Allow Scott Skulls to null and void your opponent's turn. Offer valid in 182 different countries, including that one that only has penguins on it with the 10% tariff. Did it make it into the chalice? No, I think we needed to win this game, which we're going to do, but we got pared down 600 SR. More skulls! Scott strikes again. KO. Well, like, I don't know. I could play another game, but it's freaking late, and I have to start subathoning tomorrow. Like, it's already 9:30 local time. I want a subathon from 6 to 6, meaning you go to bed at 10 to sleep for 8 hours to wake up at 6. I don't mind starting late tomorrow, though, because the servers are going to be down anyway, so we'll just be playing Roblox and coding the overlay and stuff. Doing intro sounds? Do intro sounds in the waiting room. 9:30 late. If you get up at 6, you got to go to bed at 10. I didn't invent math. I just obey it. It's the best anti... It's not an anti-1 turn we need. The team actually matters. So wide zones with star player and rookie up at the front. But we might fall back. Don't need to. I don't think wide zones is right, but I'm going to run out of time if I start shifting things around. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I hate big guys. I never put the big guy on chaos. Big guys are particularly great at losing your games and making me really frustrated. I'll be taking the KHORN big guy, though. We're definitely taking a blood spawn. Oh, I just remembered Psy Red-Eye also tipped 4-3-2-1. That I said I would push through. Because there was one time, like 2 weeks ago, when I was doing the other sponsored game, and I was just pre-charging the subathon with the sponsor game where he thought the subathon had actually started. So I could actually retreat. Or blob. Guess, yeah, we just retreat. Now that we know there's no riot. Don't need to let him blitz a guard. All non-guards? Good luck. All guards fall back. Oh, the goats are so good compared to most lightmen. They're positionals. They're not lightmen. Like, they have strength access. How many Lidos have strength access? 2. Dwarf Lidos and Chaos Lidos. Arguably, Dwarf Longbeards are not Lidos either, but they have 4 movement, so they actually do compromise on something. Why do I have double claws? That's Ironheart skin. Second claws. Just to be a stinker. Ironheart skin is getting a different icon tomorrow. So they actually stand out different. It's cracked claws and real claws. Oh, he took the skull. GG. End of season stuff. That was his last game too, I think. Call you when they delete the pitch? They did. You can press P now and play on the human pitch if you want. You can override your opponent's pitch choice by pressing P. It switches to the human pitch. That was new season 8 last season, current season. Yeah, that doesn't help you when the streamer you're watching kind of likes the pitch. +5. Whatever. What a waste of my time. The good news is the matchmaker's getting edited next season too. Did we outblock him? We did. We did outblock him. Only slightly. Six extra blocks. It's like 10% more. Barely any SPP gain. Both into Legends. That's why I never level the new guys. Like the blitzes are all on these ones, and Jimma keeps taking the MVPs. The Legends do. Jimma actually hasn't taken that many. 5 SR is so bad though. The low armor breaks. The Ironheart skin mirrors do kind of suck. Like, as much as I do like the gameplay of Battle Cruiser Blood Bowl, where you try to build up monstrous teams, we've only done one season with Ironheart skin. And I think it's enough for me to say that Ironheart skin is complete bullshit. It makes, like, the claw strategy completely invalid, as well as fouling strategy, and even Mighty Blow gets half nerfed. Half countered by it. But it also makes you play the claw team. Like, you need to be able to mutate and have higher armor. So I'm not, like, as much as I used to like Battle Cruiser Blood Bowl, yeah, I don't know if 2 million team value Nurgle versus Chaos is actually like good like it used to be. It lets you build bigger teams, but it's no fun to play against people with it. And they still die. We've still lost Ironheart scanners. Ironheart principles. Definitely don't need a giant multi-bench. Bullshit as in it's too good, yeah. Oh, maybe you don't know Corpax. They changed it when Chaos Dwarves got the remake in Tabletop. They edited Ironheart skin. It used to be claws don't work, but now it's your armor can't be modified. Like any roll made against your armor has to beat it raw. So no fouling assists, no chainsaws, no claws. Mighty Blow doesn't work on your armor. Mighty Blow is still decent because it works on the injury roll. If you do roll the natural break. But it's just absolutely ridiculously good. Particularly with plus armor. Like, this warrior's got plus armor, so you have to roll an 11 to break his armor. Period. If you don't roll an 11, you're not knocking, you're not stunning him or better. So, like, I didn't have enough of Mega Chaos because we didn't actually try, like, what if you just go like block, guard, Ironheart skin plus armor? Like, do you need Mighty Blow? Like, do you need defensive? But getting up to Ironheart skin armor, and I think you need block. You can't just take the defensive skills. But honestly, Mighty Blow first into block, and then Ironheart skin armor might be a pretty good build order. So there's still some fun to be had, some problems to be solved, but It doesn't change the fact that playing against somebody else with 6 Ironheart skin is frustrating. It's frustrating because it like invalidates your strategy the same way that a bunch of tackle invalidates Amazons or a lot of later game elves. Like circle protections are bad game design. Magic the Gathering back in the day used to have circle protection green, circle protection every color, and it was just a white enchantment for 2 mana. You paid 1 mana into it as much as you wanted, and every time you do that, you get to prevent all damage from a source of that color. And those weren't particularly good hosers. Like, it ties up your mana a little rough, but anyway, the point being that like Magic used to print color hosers. There'd be other ones too. Like Chill was a blue enchantment that just made all red cards cost 2 more. Absolutely ridiculous against particular strategies. And like they stopped printing those because they're not fun. When your opponent's whole strategy is counter, like invalidate what you're trying to do, it's not a fun way to play a game. You want counterplay, you want get back and forth, but you don't just want to be like, nope, dodge doesn't exist, claws don't exist. Like, it's not really good gameplay. Red Elemental Blast, yeah. 1 mana red spell. Counter a blue spell or destroy a blue permanent. Pretty good card against a blue deck. So few Mighty Blow left, yeah. We had 11 Mighty Blow on this team at one point. And it's so slow to rebuild them. Like, if the season wasn't ending, we would honestly be at the point where it's like, well, we need to just make a new Chaos team. More likely, we would make a new other team. But it would be easier to rebuild a Chaos team than from fresh than actually rebuild this team, just because it's just playing at higher team value and it gets so much concessions. Which have been a little worse today. Or a little better today, I mean. We made it back to the front page, at least. But only 3 Chaos make it. We're in 5th. I need 6 points. I need 6 points. Why did it pair me against a freaking gold player? I need a plus 11 instead of plus 5. I am going to call it there, though. I'm not the healthiest. I can't just sleep for 5 hours. This suck. Hopefully our Amazons make the sprint playoffs. There's a new ladder to dominate next season. Try to get to the top of the ladder first. If I want to do that, I don't know if I can play KHORN. What's the next team? KHORN! We get KHORN tomorrow. KHORN are coming tomorrow. They announced them a while ago in the Skulls event. I'll put this video out. Wow, that is low quality. It's better. Where's the blood spawn? Just the blood spawn. There he is. Why do strategy games have such a hard time making trailers? Like, I'm not even saying they did it wrong and it should be like a bunch of text showing off the starting builds with a team or whatever, but the trailers just have such little to do with gameplay. How do card game trailers work? Kind of the same way. Like Magic trailers will just all be about characters or whatever, and they're pretty good. But how do you show off a strategy game in a way that's actually appealing? Like, I like strategy games. Actually, the new Civilization strategy trailers were kind of nice. And they showed more genuine gameplay than what we just watched there. But Blood Bowl 3 gameplay is not its strong point. Like, you can't show off the dice rolling in a really satisfied way. That's what the trailer should be. If Blood Bowl had actual dice rolling mechanics, then they could show that off. Somebody rolling 2 skulls and then re-rolling, get 2 more skulls. That's the kind of thing that would excite a Blood Bowl player, but I guess are trailers for current players or new players? Card games could sell themselves to me too by saying like they actually have tournaments. They run like cash prize tournaments. Are we approaching the Blood Bowl 2 peak? I think Blood Bowl 3 had more players than Blood Bowl 2 like right away. Like that's a misconception. But overall, I don't know if Blood Bowl 3 is shrinking or growing. That's a good question though. You can see it on Steam charts. So Blood Bowl. So over the last 30 days, it's doing better than Blood Bowl 2. We go all-time Blood Bowl 3. Yeah, we had that big peak that you mentioned. But that was when a bunch of streamers were playing it. Like big streamers as well. But I mean, I guess this is a Twitch viewership. This is Steam logins. But yeah, we quickly dropped from that peak of like 2,000 down to 200, and then every new season it goes up and down. 400, 700, 400, 800, 400, 800, 900, 900, 900. The peaks actually did get bigger in the last year. It kind of plateaued. The last 3 new season peaks were pretty big. Oh wait, that's a 600 new season peak, isn't it? We just look at the last year. No, that's the 900 back in March. So the last 3 new season peaks are the best. Only slightly though. That's not particularly great growth. And what about the trough? We had a 600 on Monday, May 26th. Skulls Day, probably. People logged in just to get the free coach. The trough is a lot lower, though. Look at that. It used to only go to like 500. 460 there. I think these are daily logins. Daily Steam launches. Yeah, the peaks are the new season days. We get 3 a year. This mini peak has got to be Skulls event. But anyway, we're at like 900 peak, 400 trough. Blood Bowl 2 used to do troughing at 50, 70, peaking at 100. Oh, that's 7 days. Sorry. It didn't cycle as much as this does. Let's do year. When did Blood Bowl 3 come out? This looks like it's probably around where Blood Bowl 2 was doing its best. It had 2,000 for a chunk there. 1,000. It's trough. 800, but like, was that when Blood Bowl 3 came out? Well, I guess we can check. All time. February 2023. No, January. January 2023. Let's put this to January 2023. Yeah, this is July 2023. Huh. Blood Bowl had a little, Blood Bowl 2 had a little mini peak when Blood Bowl 3 came out. So yeah, Blood Bowl 2 before Blood Bowl 3 came out was like 1,000, between 1,000 and 700 offering. And then I guess new season days were probably back here, like 2,000. So we have Blood Bowl 3 is not anywhere near that. I think Artemis looked at the number of games getting played though, and that was showing that Blood Bowl 3 was getting more activity. So what we might be seeing there is more like you can't tease out who the single player players and who are actually active on the ladder. Where if instead of comparing the Steam charts, if you compared like the extra arms stats, like all the stat tracking websites for how many games are getting played each season, or I guess you want to go each month on the ladder. Then you get a better idea of like more. I think what you're asking is like how active is the multiplayer player base, which is not the same thing as people logging into Steam. I think more than half of the people who play Blood Bowl just never actually play multiplayer. Some huge amount anyway. And those people don't count for this discussion. Obviously they count. You don't get me wrong. They're getting the Eternal League this patch too. The Eternal League is literally for them. So we might actually see that Steam charts go through the roof with the single player mode actually getting added to the game. But it's not going to get you any tighter matchmaking. All right. Gotta put the chaos to bed. We'll be live tomorrow. Probably not at 6. Because 6 is like 8 hours from now. But I don't mind starting the first day a little longer. Oh, you got hit with an ad. They're short ads, at least these days. You remember the golden days when you'd log on to Twitch, there'd be like 5 to 8 people to watch, including me? Yeah. Yep. Blood Bowl was better when it was Blood Bowl 2 instead of Blood Bowl 3. They've really done a great job of destroying the hype of the community for the playoffs too. Somehow. It's not like they did it on purpose, but like it's just not there anymore. Like following Rick Reckless trying to qualify ogres is the example that jumps to my mind, because I think he did that a lot of times on the final days. And then here I am being like, no, I'm going to choose to go get 8 hours of sleep instead of playing one more game to qualify that Chaos team. It's like, the team's kind of bruised and battered and broken, and just that nobody's into it. Like nobody in chat was like, oh, come on, you got to play one more game. Not one person is pushing me to do it either. Jimmy said for the first time ever, he didn't watch a single Chalice game last season because it was some weird bonkers format that just nobody cared about. And it used to be so hype. When Rick won, and then like his wife brought the homemade trophy out for him, or the trophy she acquired for him, back at the Blood Bowl 2 days, like that was very hype. And it wasn't just me, like I think it was pretty common to see like any of the streamers go live for their playoff games and get like hundreds more viewers than they normally did. Top Tech, you would have typed out one more, but you were rocking the kid at the time. I think that's part of the problem. Like when the weird crap is figured out, it's like they're just like experimenting all the time with like, what if we have randoms or not? What if we do a cap on your team value? And now we're into what if you do a redraft? Like what if you just made a good game? And like stuck with it. You had like 100 viewers in one of your playoff games, and you've only streamed like 10 times. Nice. Yeah, because like you said, people would click on the category and see 8 people. They'd pick one, and if they see like playoff game or whatever, they're probably gonna pick you, even if they haven't watched you before. The 6-week seasons were a lot better. The 3-month seasons go on for so long. Yeah, the seasons just go on for so long now. And I understand like putting a new team out every 3 months. That's fine. That is fine. But the competition should be getting reset. And then they could iterate quicker on all these like randoms or not if they were doing it every 6 weeks or every month or whatever. I don't know. Well, we'll see what they give us tomorrow. See if we get number 1 on the ladder tomorrow. Couldn't do it today, but maybe we can do it tomorrow. Part of me kind of hopes that it's Monitor's not the one to do it. I don't know. There's no reason to think he was cheating this season, but I just can't shake that he was a cheater. The credits missed the tip. An HD subbed, the credits are just broken. Streaming twice in one day might not be compatible with the credit screen. Graphics were better, they didn't hurt your eyes. Yeah, they really screwed up the graphics somehow. How did Monitor cheat? He was part of a collusion ring. On the French community Discord, they would just say, hey, anyone up to scum a game? I don't know what phrasing they were using. But then they would go and play and get like a 5-5 tie with no blocks thrown. And there were multiple of them that got caught. Was that with Sergal? Could be. I don't know. The only one I remember is Monitor because he like defended it or whatever. His reaction on the Discord, it was pretty tone deaf. And he's didn't get banned forever. He got a slap on the wrist. And he's been number 1 on the ladder a couple seasons in a row now. It's like, congrats, but did you find out a different way to cheat? Are you just hiding your collusion better? Like, his achievements are tainted now forever. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow.